Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time for the nation's sharpest opinion at 10. More proof of Rahul Gandhi's tukde tukde philosophy, his tukde tukde mindset is tumbling out. The more of this election that goes on, actually, the more the Congress party seems to be revealing its real intentions, revealing itself, what it is about, what its agenda is. And Rahul's dangerous tukde mindset is unraveling. This family was responsible for Article 370. This family was responsible for giving legitimacy to the Maoists. This family was supporting the eulogization of Afzal Guru. And now it is coming to the fore. As per this family's own candidate, they want in the Lok Sabha that Rahul Gandhi, according to the Goa candidate of the Congress party, he says that in a conversation Rahul Gandhi was open to the idea of dual citizenship. The same party, ladies and gentlemen, that does North versus South. Remember, the same party, the same family goes abroad talking about how India is not a nation, how it never was a nation. And what is now coming together and is clear to me is that Rahul Gandhi seems to be against the very idea of a strong and united nation. And I say this because through a series of instances, Rahul Gandhi is constantly, and I believe very consciously, trying to take a jab at the sovereignty of India. And I do not believe that he's illiterate completely on the facts of history. He is largely illiterate on the facts of history, but he knows the basics because history is replete with a documented heap of proof of how Rahul Gandhi is only extending the values and position that his party line is documented to have taken. If Rahul Gandhi is open to the idea that Goan citizens are dual citizens, then it is only an extension of the Nehru mindset that waited 14 years after independence. 14 years Nehru waited before kicking the Portuguese out, before sending the troops into Goa. If Rahul Gandhi is against the integration of Kashmir with India, it is probably only an extension of that same Nehruvian policy on Kashmir. If Rahul Gandhi is against what Prime Minister Modi has done in Kashmir, it is only an extension of the Nehru era which delayed the signing of the instrument of accession. And if Rahul Gandhi is against one nation, one flag, then it is only an extension of Nehru agreeing to twin constitution and twin flags. I can go on and on, ladies and gentlemen, but you've got to think about it. The fundamentals for this family and this party have not changed, and it is my belief, my firm belief, that Rahul Gandhi's utterances, his views are dangerous for the country because they are not stray comments. They are not disconnected pieces. This is all part of a larger game plan of the Congress party through history to try and hit at the unity of India, to frame a narrative against the fact that we are a strong, united, unbreakable force defying all odds, a strong nation to claim what we have become and what we truly ought to be. We are countering this tukde mindset as has been revealed by the revelations of the Goa MP. But before that, here is what has happened.
Was made and implemented, Goa was not part of India. We demanded dual citizenship for the citizens of Goa.
Congress's South Goa candidate, Captain Fernandes, has sparked a fresh controversy, demanding dual citizenship for Goans.
12 प्रश्न मानले आणि त्या 12 इश्यूजान एक इश्यू हाडलो. We demanded dual citizenship for the citizens of Goa. आणि त्यांना ताणे विचारले, is it constitutional? आम्ही म्हणे no. तो म्हणपाक लागलो then no discussion.
He went on to say constitution was forced on Goans.
Constitution was implemented on 26 January 1950. We were not part of India. आणि जेन्ना 1961 आम्ही लिबरेट झाले, ते कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पळय तुम्ही पास केले, जाका आमका तुम्ही इन्क्लूड करूंक ना, ते हाडून आमचे तकलेर मारले.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called Congress leaders' remark a ploy to break the country.
कांग्रेस ने अब एक और बड़ा खेल शुरू कर दिया है. पहले कर्नाटका से कांग्रेस के सांसद ने कहा कि दक्षिण भारत को अलग देश घोषित कर देंगे. अब कांग्रेस के गोवा के उम्मीदवार कह रहे हैं कि गोवा पर भारत का संविधान लागू नहीं होता। वो साफ साफ कह रहे हैं कि गोवा पर देश का संविधान थोपा गया और उन्होंने ये बातें कांग्रेस के साहबजादे को बताई है। ये सोची समझी चाल है देश को तोड़ने की।
Rahul Gandhi, on the other hand, has maintained a stone-cold silence on the issue. This has exposed the dangerous mindset of the Congress.
For the first 15 years, I was a member of parliament in the north. So I had got used to a different type of politics. And for me, coming to Kerala was very refreshing because suddenly I found that people are interested in issues.
Even Chanakya, when he interacted with the students in Takshashila, he made it clear to them that they might belong to different Mahajanpads, but ultimately they belong to a nation that is Bharat. Adi Shankaracharya, he said the word... 10 seconds.
One second. Did he use the word nation?
He said, you belong to a Rashtra. Rashtra is, the Sanskrit...
Rashtra is kingdom.
Is Rahul Gandhi against the idea of a strong and united nation? Let's debate.
I want to begin with a couple of statements. Two statements. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, Rahul Gandhi is not Italian. And my second statement is that Rahul Gandhi's candidate, Mr. Fernandes from Goa, is not Portuguese. So two people, one who is not an Italian and the second who is not a Portuguese, sit together and discuss how at a fundamental level the Indian constitution was imposed on them. Just imagine the kind of quality of conversation, Tuhin, that is going on. Two people, Rahul Gandhi and this Congress candidate, sitting and discussing how the Indian constitution was imposed on the poor Portuguese in 1961. The poor Portuguese were forced to become Indian citizens. And therefore, because they were not Indian citizens till the early 60s, they should be allowed dual citizenship. I wonder which country, and this is my quiz question to you viewers, if there was dual citizenship, which other country would Rahul Gandhi take dual citizenship for? Don't look so serious, Lokesh. I'm just having a good time.
Arnab, I've been in a battle against truth.
Because I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Arnab, I've been in a battle against truth.
Which truth?
What sort of objections does the BJP have? Do they not have any credible issues to talk about? Where is the talk about?
This is a Congress party candidate saying that Rahul Gandhi said that Goa, this is a Congress party candidate, Captain Viriato Fernandes, who has said that the constitution was forcibly imposed on Goans. The party should immediately remove him from the race. The party should remove him from the race. Remove him from the race, Lokesh, then we talk.
No, you have the BJP candidate.
The party should throw him out from the game. How dare he talk like this? You want to be a member of the Indian Parliament? You want to be a member of the Indian Parliament, Lokesh, and you go around saying that citizenship, that the Indian constitution has been forcefully imposed on Goans, and go around demanding dual citizenship?
Goa became a part of the Indian Union. That is not allowed. What sort of an election are we going to?
Can I reply?
Arnab, let Lokesh come in, and after that, Tuhin, let me hear from Lokesh, let me hear the defense, and then I'll come in. Yes.
Arnab, unity in diversity and diversity in unity is a basic hallmark of Indian democracy. We are not a union where all the states came together signing an agreement and forming a federation. But we were a union, we were a unique federation when we compare India with respect to all other nations. That's why it prompted various scholars to term India as nation in the making.
Nation in the making. We are not a nation.
Well
done, you. Another declaration. We are a nation in the making.
Arnab.
One day we will be a nation, according to the Congress party.
Let me complete.
One day, ek din, hum rashtra banenge. Wow. You're on, viewers.
The moment you do away or you depart from the consensus based, you know why Mahatma Gandhi is called the father of nation? Because the idea of consensus based nation was coined by Mahatma Gandhi. He stated that let us not impose some form of a national idea upon the fellow citizens on various regions, but let there be a consensus, a dialogue between various regions, and let the consensus
And
evolve by
what if
itself.
one day,
That's why he was called the father
there cannot be a
father of
consensus.
the nation.
No. Let me tell you.
Right.
Just be practical about it. Be practical about it. In a country where there are people like Kanhaiya Kumar, there cannot be a consensus on nationalism.
No.
I'm sorry. He's your party candidate. Sorry, touchy subject for you, but I'm saying it. Now
that was a consensus between the liberalism
I'm bringing in one minute. Savio, let me first get in Tuhin. I think the Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party should either sack this person or should sack Rahul Gandhi. Because one of them is lying.
Narendra Modi
Come in on.
for spreading communal venom? When will the BJP sack Narendra Modi?
1 minute. I'll get Tuhin on this.
I can understand. Arnab, we can have a calmer debate because I don't know why the opposition is so disgruntled, so frustrated nowadays. They keep shouting the moment, we start speaking. The topic of your discussion is very clearly the hashtag Bharat Todo plan, right? So I'm sure the two panelists on the show were aware of the topic. So, if they want to discuss jobs, they can meet me on another channel tomorrow, provided they are aware of the topic. Now, when it comes to Bharat Todo plan, we will not shy away. Please. No, so you can come on a YouTube discussion if you want.
Carry on, Tuhin, carry on.
When you are aware of the
Carry on,
topic,
Tuhin, carry on.
Rahul Gandhi's duplicity, Rahul Gandhi's duplicity needs to be called out. He suffers from this Bahadur Shah Zafar syndrome where he wants to, squander away every bit of the legacy which he has bequeathed from his forefathers. That's his problem. But he cannot in any way harm this country, which is where the BJP has a major problem with his attitude. How dare somebody say that the Constitution of India was imposed upon Goa? Goa became an integral part of India in 1961.
Say that they are going to remove the Constitution of India.
Any state, please, calm down.
Aapke candidate Constitution hata
this mentality only. What is this? What is this nuisance which these people keep peddling?
What nuisance?
This is where the Congress fringe mentality comes out. This is where the Congress fringe mentality comes out. Arnab, there are 4 people on this show. They get enough opportunity. Why do they suddenly barge in like urban Naxals? Why do they behave like urban Naxals over here? Why can't they calm down and wait for their turn? Is it so difficult for them to behave themselves?
No, Tuhin, what do you mean by urban
I will give you multiple examples. This is a very important debate. I know they want to deflect. I know they want to deflect attention from it, but let us not deviate from the focus over here. No parliament aspirant in this election has the right to spread falsehood about our nation and say that the Constitution of India was imposed on Goa. The Constitution was not imposed on anybody, but any state which is an integral part of India is entitled to the same Constitution, the same law, the same Vidhan. This is the politics of otherization which they have played in Kashmir. This is the politics of otherization which they have played in Northeast, and now this politics of otherization they want to play in Goa. Arnab, I want to give you an example. I want to give you an example. You can verify it yourself. When was the Article 370 abrogated? It was abrogated on 5th August 2024. On 5th August 2019. On 24th August 2019. Please calm down. On 24th August 2019, the Congress Party, AICC, had its first meeting.
Why are you spreading misinformation? 2024 August is yet to come.
He corrected
What
himself,
is wrong with you?
Lokesh, he corrected himself.
When you
Don't
say
be childish.
What do they gain by?
Don't be childish. Don't be childish.
Behaving like jokers on this show.
He's not even sure.
Do
when
I
the event occurred.
barge into their? Yeah, obviously, if you
But sir,
behave like
at least say
juvenile
your
delinquents
facts
and
rightly.
barge
At
into
least have
their
a glass
talking,
of
there will be some
water.
error.
Calm down. Why are you so rattled?
Can I come in or no?
No, 1 minute. Let them have a go at each other, then I'll let you come in, sir.
I think
1 minute. Can I just
I mean, I
Lokesh
can
and Tohin
understand.
on
I
the
can
screen?
understand
Let this be a fair
that
versus
you are
view.
rattled, but my brother, I'm worried for your health.
Lokesh, you have not come prepared today. I'll tell you what is happening.
No, I can see who's come
worried for
prepared.
your mental
I can
health.
see
You're not
very well who's come
prepared.
prepared.
You're not
you,
And who's saying
people
facts in
like
what
you,
manner?
I don't.
Okay, so
Arnab, can you just
Okay,
shut them
okay.
up, please?
Calm down,
We
calm
need
down.
to have
Now,
some
now, just-
quality of debate on your show. Yeah, these juvenile delinquents, I don't know, they will not find a job in Tihar. And they come on your show and behave like jokers. Like,
Is this a
please,
joke? Am I
we
supposed
should
to
have some
laugh?
standard on
Watch
your show.
me, watch me. And come on, talk
You're
the topic that
supposed
you're
to
supposed
cry
to talk.
because any
I
which
don't
way
even know
from
basic
now
facts and you come
onwards.
over here cracking those
okay.
lame
Here's the
jokes
situation.
and thinking that you are-
Tohin, 1 minute.
I know the topic.
I have to come in, Tohin. I bring with
On
me.
5th August.
I bring with me several decades of experience in handling these unremarkable situations. Can I just come in for a moment and explain to you, in case you have confused viewers, what the hell is going on? What is Bharat Todo plan? Let me explain what happens. Two people sit
Are you
together.
calling a naval?
Can you just be quiet? Because I'm so polite as a person, polite to a fault. I will not go beyond this. I'll say, can you just please? Yeah, thank you. I'm not calling any naval person an anti-national, so don't put words in my mouth. There are two people, naval or non-naval is not the question. Two individuals who sit down. One of them says, his name is Mr. Fernandez. He says, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, you have to understand that we want dual citizenship for the citizens of Goa. And Rahul Gandhi says, why? He says, you see, the Constitution of India was imposed on us. Your grandfather, who was the first Prime Minister of India, gave a speech at Azad Maidan saying that the people of Goa will decide their destiny. Right? But that destiny was decided by someone else altogether, referring to, obviously, the Indian Armed Forces. Now, Rahul then says, according to Fernandez, oh, that's a great point. He's got a point. These are the exact words. Goa was not included in the decision-making process when the decision was taken. We did not ask the Portuguese, do we have your permission, dear Portuguese? Lovely Portuguese, wonderful Portuguese, loving Portuguese. Do we have the permission of the Portuguese to throw you out? We never asked the Portuguese. We were rude people. In the case of Kashmir, we gave several separate provisions like 370. We never got our 370. Fernandez says to Rahul Gandhi. And Rahul Gandhi says, yes, I agree with you. Now, who is this Fernandez? He's the Congress party candidate in Goa. Am I making anything up, Savio? No.
And a veteran of the Indian Navy.
No. He may be a veteran of the Indian Navy. He doesn't have a right to talk like that.
Throw some light on now.
Savio is on the debate.
Nikhil and Lokesh, please bear with me. You're articulate people, and let's have my state, and we're talking about my people. So there are a lot of emotions, but there are also a lot of facts that are there. There are three very important aspects of this entire discussion. A, yes, Captain Veriato is a part of the Indian Navy, and media has reported about the fact that he's a Kargil war veteran. But when somebody representing such a high stature as claimed by media and him, when you go out and make a statement that is separatist in its view, you are doing exactly what a certain section of people in Goa have been trying to spread in Goa for a long time since Goa was liberated. Please understand the history on the ground. There has always been an attempt in Goa to create confusion between who is a Portuguese and who is a Goan, which is why you had people given a choice to choose whether they wanted to be Portuguese citizens or they wanted to remain with India. Some people have taken that choice. Now, however, there are a group of people who continue to think that the colonial hangover in Portugal stays with them. Now, when somebody represents the Indian Navy or is as reported in media, a Kargil war veteran, when he makes a statement that the Constitution of India has been thrusted on the heads of the Goans, the message you are sending out to the very same separatists working in Goa, that Goa was actually not liberated but annexed by India, because that is the exact words that are used by the separatists. When you annex somebody or you annex a place, you are actually accepting that the Portuguese were the actual holders of the land in Goa. And that is incorrect. The Portuguese held the land that belonged to Gomantak. And Gomantak, which is the actual name of Goa, was a part of what was Akhand Bharat. Please go into your history. So when we were under colonial powers of Portugal, there was some good, but there was a lot of bad. And that bad nobody wants to accept, especially people like Captain Veriato. When you make a statement that the Indian Constitution was thrusted on your head, the exact translation of the words he used in Konkani was they came and they thrusted on our head. Means they threw it at us. That is the exact translation.
And dual citizenship now.
And dual citizenship. Arnav, let me tell you this.
Brilliant.
And there is a separatist movement in Goa. There is a separatist movement that is in Goa that is creating a fear psychosis. That's why a lot of people, especially from the Christian community, is moving out of Goa and opting for Portuguese citizenship because they've been told that there is no future for them here. Do you know how many on a daily basis are surrendering their passports towards Portugal?
No, so
and what is the Indian government doing about it, Savio? What is the Indian government doing about it?
In the Constitution of India.
Savio, what is the Indian government doing about it? Day after day, Indians are Indians are relinquishing their Indian citizenship in order to take US citizenship or Portuguese citizenship. What is the Indian government doing about it?
This is my Goa, my people.
Savio, you should ask the questions to the right people. What is the BJP? What is the central government? What is the Prime Minister? What is the Foreign Minister doing
about it? I am telling you very clearly, Nikhil, this is not going to be acceptable. If that person, Captain Veriato, whatever he must have done in past, comes to null and void when you don't accept the Constitution of India. When you tell a large audience of people that the Constitution of India was posted to the people of
BJP that has a problem with the Constitution of India.
No, I think the Congress is always. I'll get. It raises. You see that. 1 minute, please. Allow me to put this in context. First, few points. And Tuhin, I know you want to intervene. Just few points from my side. Viewers, Nehru stopped the Indian army from going to Goa. He was a very, very weak man, a weak prime minister. When the Portuguese
would you rather
no, can you be quiet? I'm telling you, extremely. We were unfortunate to have him as the first selected prime minister of the country, not elected. And he was a weak man.
Wasn't he elected in 1952?
He was a weak man when Patel said send in the army. He said no, I'm a peace-loving leader. When the Portuguese finger wagged at him in February 1950, saying this is never part of the Indian subcontinent. Goa is a Portuguese city, part of metropolitan Portugal. Nehru sat quietly for 11 years. He rejected Patel's suggestion to send troops to Goa. He opposed other revolutionaries from India who wanted to join the struggle in Goa. He never wanted to send the troops to Goa. This was a much later initiative of V.K. Krishna Menon in 1961, I think in December 1961.
Yes.
And as far as the Congress party is concerned, the Congress party...
Wasn't it from some doctored novel?
No, these are facts
which source of history are you referring to?
Not Romila Thapar version. Not the Romila Thapar version.
No. Which source of history are you referring to?
Jawaharlal Nehru was the Prime Minister of the country. And you can't have it both ways.
You are
that we wanted to get Goa by a military conquest and then you can...
From where are you getting this? Tell me the source of history the name of the writer, from what basis are you giving this, what form of correspondence as a proof you have when you are stating these facts. Don't come up with some form of a irrelevant statement and try to prove it as a historical fact.
His own forefathers have lived that.
I will.
Sir, please, I don't want to talk
Lokesh,
to you.
Lokesh.
Arnab, I want to know the relevant source from where you are bringing out this information. And if you do not have them, please do not spread misinformation.
Okay.
A lot of
Not from
mischief
Ram
has been
Goa.
done by spreading this fakery and misinformation. Please do not do this.
Now I know that. Okay, now stop. Put your finger down. Don't finger wag at me, because I can get very aggressive. I'll tell you this. It is a known fact. It is a known fact. It is a known fact. It is a very known fact that we all know the weaknesses of Nehru, and he's a man of many weaknesses. But having said that, he was also weak by nature. He was weak with the Chinese. He was weak with the Portuguese. And he was a weak decision maker.
You can't utter a word about Chinese
and now having said that, allow me to complete. You asked me a question. You asked me a question. In fact, I can tell you. In fact, I can tell you that sometime in February 1950, the Nehru government asked the Portuguese, "Let's talk on Goa," and the Portuguese said, "Get lost. You have no rights." And then Nehru waited 11 years.
When did the Portuguese say this? Which source of history? From where have the statement
come? I'll give you a class. Come to my office. I'll sit with you and give you an education which you really deserve. You deserve an education. Even now at this late stage of your life, you deserve to be educated. My question
you have developed schizophrenia.
No. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll ask. Okay.
You know, suddenly all these freedom fighters, they must be coming and they must be talking the way
your
you want.
party has always talked about. 1 minute. You debate with Tohin, not me. I will hammer you so badly you won't be able to respond. But you debate with Tohin. No, you debate with Tohin. Your party, Sonia Gandhi spoke about the sovereignty of Karnataka. Rahul Gandhi says India is not a nation. It is a negotiation building exercise.
Why are you spreading misinformation? From where are you quoting? Tell me the source from where you are quoting these facts.
Now, Lokesh, you got it back so bad.
No.
You got it back so bad. No, you can't run away now. Anyway, tell me one thing. Are you for dual citizenship? My source, your Congress party candidate in Goa.
No, tell me
your Congress party candidate in Goa. He wants to know my source. He's out of his mind, Savio. Your party candidate. Your party candidate is my source. I have him on tape.
Okay, can I ask you a
Come on,
question?
don't be crazy, man.
Lokesh, let me ask you a direct question.
Misinformation.
Just throw out your candidate. I didn't put the words in his mouth, man.
It's a serious offense that you are committing.
No, you can take any offense. I don't care.
Don't you
keep taking offense
that somebody doesn't believe in the Constitution of India, says it's been imposed on the Goan, and he's contesting the Lok Sabha.
I don't know what you teach.
Misinformation, incorrect information, and I'm bound to correct it.
Candidates were saying Constitution hatana hai.
We don't want
separatist in Goa. BJP keh rahi hai.
We don't want the Tukde gang in Goa. I am warning you.
टुकड़े गैंग की डेफिनेशन क्या है? साथियों, जब अमित शाह से पूछा गया था पार्लियामेंट में, he had no definition for it.
The Congress and
what does टुकड़े gang mean?
We will not tolerate you in Goa.
What does टुकड़े gang mean?
Okay, now Tohin.
A separatist is the Tukde gang. That's what it means. What does a candidate have to say that the Constitution was forced on the Goans? Why did he say?
And why did your BJP candidate say that we are going to remove the Constitution? No, your multiple candidates can go around and say that we are going to remove the Constitution and you won't utter a word. Tuhin won't utter a word. The media won't utter a word. But when somebody is talking about why people, why Goan are leaving Goa for Portugal in search of employment.
Why? How can I mean,
let's talk about the real issue. The real issue is the lack of employment. That people are different after Indian citizenship.
I think Rahul Gandhi, in my view, Rahul Gandhi should issue a clarification. And he can do two things, take disciplinary action. If he's being misquoted, he should take disciplinary action against Captain Viriato Fernandes, who has made these claims. He should say that I am not for dual citizenship.
Where is the action on Arun Govil and Jyoti Mirda? The people who say we want to remove the Constitution.
I'm warning you. You don't know.
Anyway, what do you? One minute. What do you believe in? You don't believe in the integration of Kashmir. You believe that states like Manipur, Assam, Meghalaya, Sikkim, Madhya Pradesh should constantly negotiate every 3 months whether they have an option of being with India or not, because India is a consensus building exercise. Then you believe India is not a nation. You want 370 back. You don't want a uniform civil code. You don't believe in the Ram Mandir. I mean, what do you believe in? And you now want dual citizenship in Portugal.
Had the courage to go
with
to
Portugal.
Manipur.
Twin.
Arnab, you're talking about Manipur.
These are what we are talking about is whether you believe in the idea of an Indian nation, which you don't.
Who created the idea of
Doing.
nation? It was the Indian National Congress.
First of all,
one versus Doing and Loki.
Yeah, first of all, let me congratulate Savio for putting the Goa situation in perspective. You know, what is this background music? Arnab, we don't need this background music, please.
Background music of truth.
First of all, let me congratulate Savio for being so...
Your parents' ideological
for putting the Goa situation
did not accept the Indian national
for putting the Goa perspective.
52 years. For
You know, I don't know why they come for a debate when they have to play this background music.
Truly infuriating.
You know, do I behave? Do I ever barge in like this? Arnab, I think Savio deserves. Savio, what is this nonsense, Arnab? You've asked me to speak. I mean, this is how they behave in the whole country. They think, you know, in TV studio they can spread lawlessness, but the country will not allow you to spread lawlessness. You can spread lawlessness in your rallies. You can spread lawlessness on Arnab's show, but the country will not allow you to. Anyway, Arnab, see, first of all, let me congratulate Savio for putting things across so brilliantly. I hope these two people learn something from him on how to set things in perspective. Now, coming back to the point, you know, Arnab, on the Article 370 was abrogated on 5th August 2019. On 24th August 2019, AICC had for the first time met for a day-long meeting.
It's a great moment of joy for all of us. You have got
Arnab, I'm being very decent with these jokers.
Let me tell you something.
I'm being very decent with these jokers, but I'm sure you would not want my patience to be tested. I'm sure you would not want my patience to be tested, Arnab. Arnab, my patience is being tested. I don't know why. I don't know from where you hire these jokers, but please, let's have a debate. Let's not have a background music playing across when your people are speaking.
Making a fool out of yourself.
Arnab,
that's not the way things are to be compared.
Are we supposed to continue?
You continue.
So we are supposed to continue.
Oh, come on, continue. Please, Lokesh, sit down, Toin. Sit down, Toin. Don't get provoked. One versus one.
What nonsense is going on?
It's an attempt at provocation.
No, if you don't allow me 2 minutes of uninterrupted
Lokesh, you need not do that. The question was not at you. Come on now. You guys are, is this all that you can do, only heckle your way back and not make any factual points? The man is speaking, he listened to you. What is this? You're a professional heckler? Is this what you teach? What kind of teacher are you, man?
Arnab,
anyway, let him continue, please. Lokesh, please.
On 24th August.
Please, thank you.
On 24th August 2019, the AICC had met for a whole day for the first time to explore the possibility of a new leader, new president. They obviously couldn't succeed. At around 8:30 p.m. that day, Rahul Gandhi comes out, he meets the press, and he says there is bloodshed in the Kashmir Valley. He lied in front of the media. Pakistan used it as a handle to browbeat India globally for the next 5 weeks. What happened 1 year later? Digvijay Singh, on a clubhouse chat with Pakistani journalists, tells them that, the moment we come back to power, Article 370 will be restored. This is the true character of the present day Congress under Rahul Gandhi. Now, one thing which all the journalists have missed out from Congress manifesto, which I want to point out. I'm not done, please. If you read the Congress manifesto carefully, in the section on Manipur, like all over, like they've used some very insinuating words all over. When it comes to Manipur, they are speaking of an administrative settlement. They are not talking of territorial integrity of Manipur. They are talking of an administrative settlement. What does that mean? Arnab, what does that mean? Are they ceding the demand for a separate state within Manipur? That needs to be explained. The squandering attitude of Rahul Gandhi, where like Nehru, he believes that the land belonging to Bharat Mata can be dispensed.
No, I think there needs to be a clarification on that, that the Congress party is against these ideas of dual citizenship that have allegedly been supported by Rahul Gandhi. And I mean, if these are the kind of conversations that they are having, we are all very, very concerned. Anyway, they don't believe in the idea of an Indian nation. What else can be expected from them?
Of course, that is
Viewers,
why
when I'm back,
Indian nation.
When I'm back, why justice for Neha is becoming very, very big, not just in Bengaluru but across Karnataka in a pre-election time. Back in 30 seconds.